And here we go. Try number 3. So well, I feel like we have discussed the middle of the map just enough. And let's see, yes, the players are getting in, there are no connections problem, and it seems like everything is going just as smoothly as it should. And yes, I am in your way.
You're in my way.
But oh, those was actually going to be wrecks. Okay, that makes more sense.
You're in my way.
Those just didn't explode in the earlier matches because, well, the game didn't even properly load, so yeah. It seems like you won't be able to capture the T3 Pigeon or the SACU, but the Ravagers are still gonna be here in the middle, proving to be quite a pain in the ass for anyone who wants to go and grab this position here. And there is actually some reclaim. I say some reclaim, but there's a lot of it. In this corner alone, here, there is what? 15,000 reclaim. There you go, Terrari. Get fucked. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, the reclaim. Wait, oh, okay, never mind. I thought for a moment my game just slowed down while I was trying to open the reclaim field, but yeah. There's a lot of it, and most of it, as you can see, is in the middle quadrant here. Basically what? 80,000 reclaim available in the middle. That leaves like 20,000 in the sides, which are most likely gonna be grabbed by the players on these slots here on the middle. So Unknown together with Mr. Tryth are gonna enjoy 5,000 to 400 to 4,000 reclaim here on this position. Same goes for player waffelzNoob and Mr. Paralon. Oh my. I don't think you wanna keep on moving your engineers here and the mech marine. Oh no. It seems like somebody didn't pay attention. Mr. Cement, you weren't paying attention. The Ravager is here. And it's waiting for your little boys to come here. Oh my. It seems like the early and aggressive plays by the Team Three Musketeers are not gonna work out. Because, look at that. Oh, no, never mind. It seems like they don't have the intel. Yes, they don't have the intel, they don't have the power to run the Omni and the Ravagers. So it seems like I was actually mistaken. The Ravagers are gonna be nothing else but the props. Unfortunate. But on the other hand, Mr. Cement should be quite happy with that. We have the first airfights happening, as we can see Paralon and Blinchik, or should I say Zlo, actually exchanging fire. As they're trying to go and protect the early transports coming out from the Team 3 Musketeers, and it seems like the first one, the one from the waffelzNoob, is gonna get intercepted by a bunch of enemy interceptors, and as such, the T1 engineers are gonna go and drop down, try to go and build up the land factory and maybe some MAA to go and protect themselves. As the bottom team, the Team Clown Crushers is actually coming out with a pretty nice early game. We can also see them dropping 2 engineers and a flare to go and finish off the engineer belonging to Mr. Blinchik, and as such, the reclaim pile of the T3 Pigeon is gonna go to the Team Clown Crushers. They're gonna get shot down. Okay, is it gonna go and drop the engineers or not? Oh, drop it. Oh, no, never mind. This is the engineers belonging to his teammate. I was wondering if the flare will drop or not, but it seems like the units belonging to Mr. Unknown are actually gonna come under the fire. I mean, that is true, Kane, but map makers are actually capable of making the neutral units to be your opponents. The civilians can also shoot back at you, it just depends on the map. But hey, it seems like the bottom team is actually up to a good start, as the Clown Crushers actually are looking pretty strong. We can see them getting some nice head-up start on the middle, not to mention grabbing all of this reclaim with the engineer from the middle. So yeah, a very strong start to their game, especially as they managed to go and shut down all of the expanding engineers and transport belonging to the team Three Musketeers. Here comes another transport from waffelzNoob. Man, I'm so sad that the AI, the civilians, doesn't have the power to actually go and use the Omni and the Ravagers. It does seem like a small oversight. Pardon me for that. It does seem like a small oversight on the mapper's perspective. And also it seems like waffelzNoob is on the way with his tanks to go and basically sneak past everything that the bottom team have built. And what is that flare doing? It seems like the AI belonging to the top team, Mr. Muddy and Lanette, are actually quite adept at raiding the base belonging to Mr. Zlo, who is gonna lose a single max and a few more buildings to the raid party by the AI. So hey, the AI already proving to be quite a nuisance for one of the teams. Now, on the middle, we can see a small proxy base being built by Zlo under fire from waffelzNoob. Though fortunately for him, it seems like he's gonna stay alive for just long enough with the factories to go and keep on producing the mantises. And with the factories being so powerful, I mean having just so much HP and also some regen, they should be capable for basically withstanding the fire from the tanks long enough to keep on producing just enough mantises to go and push back the units belonging to waffelzNoob. Let's see, where are the AC? Okay, the AC belonging to Zlo is actually coming back to go and help out. On the other flank we can see Unknown actually pushing back the forces belonging to Mr. Blinchik with his AC alone, but I really hate the choice of actually picking Aurora here. The Aurora are basically gonna be a pain in the ass to use here. Just look at this terrain. Look how many, how many ditches are here, how many small hills and everything, which is just gonna make the Aurora really hard to use here. Let's see, AI gonna go and shut down a few of the interceptors. But it seems like for now AI is just basically getting all of its forces to go and support the middle. So Mr. Unknown gonna have some help on the way. But it seems like Semet is actually gonna go and grab the gun upgrade on his AC up there, meaning that Unknown will have to somehow respond to it. Because gunless ACUs together with the Auroras is just not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it, so I wanna see if there is gonna be some kind of... Oh yes, there is the T2 land switch for Mr. Unknown. Meaning that soon enough we should be finally seeing some blazes rolling out from the factories on the front line. And there it is. And just as I zoom in, we can see the Parallel actually dropping a beautiful bomb on the assisting engineers, killing a few of them, making sure that the blazes are not gonna hit the field in a meantime. And yeah, just like I predicted, everyone is just trying to take control over the mid lane. Just look at the wreck going for all of these T1 forces here, these T1 factories. rallying up the T1 spam to be ready to go and support Mr. waffelzNoob repel Mr. waffelzNoob and support the ACU belonging to Mr. Slav, who's also getting the gun upgrade. And yes, soon enough we will see the ACUs joining the fray. Medusas trying to go and put down some damage on the ACU. On the other side, we have the Unknown being forced back by the gun-upgraded ACU belonging to Cement. And while yes, he might have a few blazes available, those unfortunately are not gonna buy you much time. After all, a single overcharge is enough to go and kill not a single, but maybe a few blazes with a proper overcharge. Cause for those of you who don't know, the overcharge ability not only deals increased damage, it also grants you quite a nice splash to it, so yes, you can basically one-shot a few units at the same time. Seems like Bully have been forced back, as the units from Vrek and the ACU from Zlo are just enough to make him sweat his pants. And here is another repair being started, but I'm not really sure about this position. It's just way too close to the front line. Not to mention Zlo also being nearly done with his own upgrades. And it seems like Unknown is actually losing the mid lane, as Mr. Concrete Baby, also known as Cement, is pushing in here. And yes, it seems like Unknown is unfortunately gonna pay the price with his own life. And kaboom, baby! Here goes the first player of the game. The ejection is gonna be nothing else but a Ctrl K to secure the kills on the enemy units. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I can understand why was this choice made. Getting rid of all of the T1 spam is always a nice bonus for losing your ACU. Oh, and that makes sense why he had basically no units available. Because he actually acquired a T3 HQ, and as such, soon enough we will see the first Harbingers finally hitting the field. The AI is gonna go and throw some of his own units to the middle to go and try to stabilize the front line for the bottom team. And together with the T1 land spam and pilers from Devrek, this might be just enough to go and buy us some time for the Harbingers to hit the field. On the other flank, waffelzNoob is gonna go and keep on exchanging fire with the ACU belonging to Mr. Slaw, who have the nano upgrade. No, he only have the stealth upgrade on his ACU, compared to waffelzNoob not only having the nano but also the gun. Also, the Sparkies are on the field. We can see the Tryth being built up by Mr. waffelzNoob. And he will really need them, because there is a big army from not only Zlo but also from Mr. Devrek being rallied up here. The ACU might have to go and keep on running away, as the pilers are gonna soak up some of the damage. Tryth firing one shell after another, and it seems like waffelzNoob might have actually tried to do more than he can handle. His reinforcements are being cut off. You can see the blue and purple, the cold colors, trying to go and kill off the warm ones. As one pilot after another are gonna go and fall down. The T1 radar still alive somehow, as no one is trying to go and snipe. The overcharge being fired. The pilot taking a lot of damage, 500 HP left on it. And it seems like the waffelzNoob ACU is gonna be soloed by no one else but Mr. Zlo and Devrek. The AI trying to go and send some reinforcements from the left side. The Aurora is trying to go and put in some damage. But that is not enough, as Zlo and Devrek are not gonna go and stop. They are gonna keep on marching forward. We can see the overcharges flying to the left and right, as Mr. waffelzNoob is gonna go and grab the veterancy upgrade on his ACU after a beautiful overcharge on the units belonging to Mr. Zlo. Another overcharge being fired, this time hitting the pilots belonging to Mr. waffelzNoob, as he's gonna go and lose two of them. Zlo and Devrek dropping them lower and lower. Parashield gonna go and tank one of the overcharge shots. The ACU dropping to 2600 HP. And it seems like waffelzNoob is actually fully aware of the fate that is gonna go and meet him soon enough, as the ACU drops to 500 HP, 400 HP, and kaboom, baby! we have the second player going out in the flames. As Zlo and the Vrek are gonna go and grab the revenge kill for the unknown. But wait! While the left flank was collapsing for waffelzNoobs, the Semen is actually keeping on pushing forward. We can see him trying to go and get rid of this little factory production belonging to Mr. Vrek. It is gonna go down, but it seems like the forces from Zlo and the Vrek might actually get basically redirected to this position here. The PDs are being set up. We can see them firing away, trying to go and kill random mantises left and right, but there is more and more grenades pouring in as Cement, together with Blinchik, are basically gonna go and mow down all of this production from the Vrek. But remember Unknown? Remember his base? It is here and the Vrek have control over it. He's pumping out as many not Titans, but as many Harbingers as possible, which are just right now joining the battlefield. We can still see 4 of them marching onward. And as such, Cement is gonna be in a really precarious position. Like, the man should start running away. He is basically getting sandwiched by the Harbingers from there. What was this? Not north, but from the south, and also by the nano-gun ACU belonging to Vrek from the north. There are also some Titans being spammed from the main Vrek base, so yes, Mr. Cement, you might actually have to keep on running away. Because your ACU is getting pincered, clawed from 2 sides. I say 2 sides. Actually, it's gonna be 3 sides at the same time, as the army from Zlo is gonna join Vrek ACU in the middle and basically gonna make Cement run for his life. The Titans, being dispatched here by Vrek, are gonna go and make a quick work out of the T1 spam belonging to Mr. Cement, as all of his units are gonna go and fall down one after another. And it's not only the middle, it seems like the AI is actually laying siege to his own core base, so yeah, he's actually in a really bad position, but it seems like the ACU is gonna be the next one to go poof in flames. As the third player to get ejected is gonna be, okay, that was a beautiful overcharge, netting him another veterancy upgrade, but that is gonna be nothing more. But living on a borrowed time, as the ACU belonging to him is gonna get shot down in the back by the Pilers and Titans belonging to the Vrek. Poor guy, he just wanted to avenge Bully, but instead became nothing else but a victim. No! The man is still alive. It seems like the units from Blinchik and his T1 spam is also gonna go and join up him. As Cement actually, after firing a beautiful overcharge, is getting rid of the enemy Titans, he's gonna keep on running away. 600 HPs, make it 700 HP alive. The man is still alive. Another beautiful overcharge, making him stay for a little bit longer. We have the Parashield joining the fray, and it seems like the Titans belonging to Mr. Vrek are not gonna catch up. There is just way too many units in here, and the Parashield is gonna be just enough time for Cement to keep on firing the overcharge versus the Titans. And as such, the man is gonna escape alive. Holy hell, what is happening? Oh, I need a short break, but it seems like Blinchik is actually gonna grab the gun upgrade and the nano upgrade on his Cybern ACU, being all ready to basically just go in here and plop down some defenses in the hole that was left by dying ACU belonging to waffelzNoob. But for now, let us zoom out and see what are the mass income and other stuff available to our players. It seems like the team Clown Crushers is sporting 710 mass income per second compared to the 780 for the top team. But when we look at the front line, I feel like the bottom team actually have the advantage. No, never mind, it seems like there's gonna be a small effort happening as Mr. Tryth is gonna engage in a fight versus the ASF belonging to Paralon. He's gonna go and down a few of the enemy ASF, but it seems like the gunships are gonna be just enough to go and tank HP for the enemy ASF, meaning that Tryth is gonna go and lose the air fight. Oh man, the gunships are still gonna go and die, meaning that the ACU belonging to Mr. Vrek is gonna be safe from the enemy air. But yeah, I feel like the bottom team was really banking on killing the ACU belonging to Cement. But the problem is, Zlo and his ACU together with this big army from Vrek is actually gonna grab control over all this reclaim here. Not to mention, the AI belonging to the top team have actually been pushed back. But let's see if anyone is cooking anything interesting. It seems like someone's already starting to build a GC. Is it the AI or is it someone else? Well, surprise, surprise, I don't see the AI building the Colossi, but instead they're building a Char, the experimental aircraft carrier, which is an interesting choice. So hello, who is the one building the GC? It's not the bottom team, I guess. No, it's not. It's not the bottom team, so I guess it's someone from the top team trying to make it. Ha, sneaky AI trying to go and drop some engineers behind the lines. I don't think it's gonna work out, but hey, it's nice to see it try to do something else. Here we have Blinchik building air factories. Paralon. Expanding the air grid. Wait, so who was the one trying to build? No, it wasn't. It was the Char I saw. Oh, god damn it. Custer losing his mind here. And regarding the Ravager capture, it seems like the one for the top team was actually reclaimed, and the one for the bottom team is just, well, chilling on the hill. Nobody cares about it. So that is the Ravager status. Top one reclaimed. Bottom one still alive. But it seems like Cement, after being forced back, is when I'm gonna have to go and try to fight back against the enemy AI. As Mr. VII is still trying to mount some kind of offensive here versus the Cement. But on the other side, we only see Zlo finally grabbing the T3 HQ, which I guess is gonna keep on building bricks so he can actually finally hit the T3 stage. But yeah, the big problem is the air loss. We can already see the Paralon using the Restorers here to go and basically harass the enemy land forces, and as such, Mr. Vrek is... And... Did my game just crash? Hello, what happened? Did the game pause only for me, or what is wrong? Okay, the game started moving again. Oh no, I'm actually back. Nah, we are back. We're actually so back. The game is going on, but I have no clue why did the DC happen. Oh well, the important thing is that the game is still going on. It seems like the Tryth is ever gonna go and pick off a few of the enemy interceptors, but the big problem is gonna be the gunships and the restorers just basically nailing down the economy of the enemy team. We can see them slowly crashing one mech after another. Tryth's actually risking the air fight, which is not the best choice, I feel, especially with all of the restorers available here, but watch out. There is a bunch of Cougars in the vicinity, meaning that there is some support from the MAA, but is it gonna be enough to actually go and shut down all of the enemy air forces? As we can see, no, it seems like it's still gonna be an air win for the top team, but it's gonna be paid in blood by the ASF belonging to Parallel, as thankfully the MAA, the Cougars, are gonna be joining the fight soon enough, and the Sardi land forces belonging to the Team Clown Crushers are gonna be safe from the air threat. And let's go and see what is happening here. The char is still being slowly but surely being built by the Christopher RI. 10% built. So yes, the AA is slowly but surely building it, while also still trying to go and build some of its own land forces. As it seems like the whole game basically managed to stabilize. The lines have been drawn through the middle and... Why is this happening again? Why am I losing the connection here? I mean, the stream is working just fine, but there is something wrong happening with FAF. This is just... wait, why is this happening? It seems like everything is fine on my side when it comes to the CPU and everything. Like, the game and everything is working just fine. The stream was up all the time. I can see everything working on the other side, but it's just the FAF client. The FAF client is acting up for me on the other monitor, but... I see Jew asking the real questions. Why is Tryth the air player? I have no clue, to be honest. But it seems like he's been playing on the air slot for the whole game. Or should I say the whole tournament, he's been the air player. And for those of you who don't know, Tryth is a kind of a meme on the air slot. Oh my god, look at Blinchik. Look at the man. Brick and MAA are going to fly around. Is the Team Tryth aware of it? Yes, they're actually fully aware of it. That there is a big juicy drop coming on the left flank, but it seems like Tryth is not gonna react on time. The ASF are just not responding. They are not responding, I repeat it again. Even though it have been spotted, nobody is reacting on time. Because I assume everyone is just looking at this big push happening here in the middle. Where Mr. Zlo and the Vrek are trying to make a push happen, but yeah. This is gonna go and cost them a lot of stuff, as you can see. The bricks being actually dropped, Mr. Zlo actually trying to go and mount some kind of a defense here. And yeah, I'm fully aware of how it's pronounced, but whenever I speak English, I just try to pronounce it the English way, instead of just using the Polish or the Russian pronunciation, and calling it Tsar, which is the proper way. But yeah, it seems like the bricks are actually gonna be contained by a few T1 bombers, which are first gonna go and shot down the enemy MAA, and after that they're gonna go and kill the bricks, but unfortunately, the damage have been done, and as such, Zlo is gonna lose a lot of the T2 maxes, 5 of them to be exact, or maybe even 6 or 7. But let's look how is the push on the middle happening. Okay, it seems like Mr. Zlo is actually gonna go and move his forces back. The same is gonna be for the Vrek, as they are basically, well, prepping up the MAA. As we can see now, the big air force belonging to Blinchik is all gonna get shot down by the flak. And let's see the damage in Zlo base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 maxes is actually... well, 8 maxes have been killed, so the drop by Blinchik have really paid off. We can already see Zlo dropping down to 45 mass income. That is horrible. The men have nothing available to him. Not to mention the AI. The mad lads who were actually building the Tsar are raiding the main base belonging to Cement. You can see them use the Heartbreakers and a single Obsidian to actually go and shot down the enemy mexes. So yes, this is becoming quite problematic. Oh, thankfully a single T3 gunship from Blinchik, or make it even 5 of them, are gonna be enough to go and get rid of this pesky raiding AI. I see chat is having some good fun with the Tsar pronunciation. So I guess we can just keep the American way of pronouncing Tsar and call it a donut. Which I guess is a fitting one. As the game is slowly, well, stabilizing, it seems like no one really managed to make any kind of progress in the front line on the middle. The AI dealt some damage to the base belonging to Cement, and Blinchik really decimated all of the economy available to Zlo. But the question is, can they actually amount to something? Can they actually go and make a push here happening and actually kill off Zlo, who is really struggling hard for any kind of support from his team? As we can see, the bricks opening fire versus his ASU. He's gonna go and fire an overcharge, which is gonna go and kill the T1 unit. His own bricks are gonna go and come to the front line, go and shield his ASU and take the brunt of the damage from the enemy bricks. They're gonna go and fall down one after another, as the bricks are being actually shielded by a parashield provided by Blinchik. And all in all, it's just gonna be just each player is basically just trying to prod each other to see if they can actually make some kind of push happen or not. Parallon also joining the land game, or wait, I say Parallon, this is actually the AI player, trying to go and help out Blinchik, but unfortunately his Harbingers are gonna basically become nothing but a minced meat as the forces from the Vrek are joining the fray. We can see a big T3 army joining this side here, supporting his teammate, making sure that Zlo can actually recover after losing everything in his own base. Like, yeah, you can see it basically slowly. You can see him slowly trying to go and rebuild the T2 Maxes. And which AI do you mean? Oh, the one belonging to the top team. It is gonna be shot down by the enemy air force, but Mr. Zlo, where is your ACU? I hope, yep. Mr. Zlo's, oh my god. Zlo actually most likely nearly died to some random MAA or something. Phew, boy. Also, it seems like there is another 2 GCs coming out, both going from the AI forces, as we can see both VII and Madi going to throw GCs at each other. As we can see the forces running away. Cement, come on, join the fun, support your AI. If you were at, oh my, I say support AI, but it seems like the Vrek is gonna be the good sport, helping out his little AI overlord. As we can see, both the CPU players and the real humans working in tandem, going to destroy the GC belonging to the top team in a beautiful team play fashion. So yes, it seems like the bottom team have the better AI when it comes to the team play. The GC belonging to Madi gonna try to run away to prevent the Vrek falling into the hands of Mr. Vrek, who is all too happy about this little mass investment in the right side, netting them quite a big reclaim pile. As we can see, Mr. Blinchik trying to go and scoop up all the mess available here with his engineer. Not even trying to defend anything. Just destroying, controlling all of the units, all of the buildings, and scooping up the mess with the engineers. Let's see what is happening on the left flank. Yep, it seems like Zlo have been basically forced back by the GC and the forces belonging to Blin on the left side. But it's gonna be a trade. The bottom team is gonna go and get control over the right flank, while the left flank is gonna basically go back to belong to the top team. But I don't see anything. I don't see anything that can actually go and stop this big army from the Vrek and the AI. Like, there is flag available, there is the T3 MAA in the unit mix, so sending in the restorers is unfortunately not gonna work out. So, well, Musketeers, how are you gonna mount up your defenses? The T3 gunships are not gonna be enough. I guess the Ravagers might be enough, but the question is, can they actually chew through all of the HP available to the incoming enemy forces? And yeah, the AI micro can be actually quite off at the times, but hey, it is trying its best. And most importantly, it is providing us with some nice commentary. Oh look, even the second AI is joining the place here. Like, look. Everyone is happy to go and support this GC push. Everyone but the top team. As they have nothing at all to defend. I guess Blinchik is trying to go and build up a megalith in his own base. So I can only assume that the base belonging to Mr. Cement is basically written down as nothing more. Yeah, it is basically written down. He might try to go and make some defenses here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. The 2 GCs together with this big T3 army is just gonna be enough to basically walk all over it. Let's take a look at the middle. It seems like the GC from the other AI is unfortunately gonna be met up with the forces belonging to the Vrek. As we can see him build yet another GC, but this time just for holding the left flank, where Zlo is actually struggling quite hard. Barely managing to contain the enemy AI forces, so yes. Having the GC and this big T3 army stay around here is a big boon for him. Oh no, it seems like the ASF fight is gonna happen yet again. It seems like all of the MAA have been just shot down and Tryth is gonna engage in an air fight to death. It is gonna be a horrible turn for him, as we can see him losing more and more ASF, as the ASF belonging to Parallel are basically on the back foot. Or never mind, the reinforcements coming up from Mr. Tryth are actually gonna get behind the ASF belonging to Parallel. It is basically a 50-50 who's gonna go and win it. Even more so as there is still some flak remaining for Mr. Tryth. Or should I say Mr. Vrek. The ASF from Parallel taking all of the damage from the MAA. It is a lot of stuff happening, and it seems like Tryth is actually gonna win the air. Although it is not gonna be due to his micro, but basically due to Mr. Vrek having a beautiful unit mix containing a lot of MAA and the flak, so yes. And it seems like some of the AI have been building the nuke, but who cares about the nuke when we have Mr. AI together with Mr. Vrek actually making the push still happen. The base belonging to Mr. Cement is as not concrete as one would like it. It seems like someone skipped on the resources, and as such, there was just way too much sand in the concrete, and as such the base is gonna keep on falling down. The Percival's trying to go and shoot down the enemy Galactic Colossus, but it is unfortunate. The Galactic Colossus is gonna do nothing else but suck them up in its little greasy Aeon hands and kill them off one after another. We can see some T1 air bombers being used to kill the experimental. But, well, the bombers and the gunships are not gonna cut it. They are not gonna cut it because the ASF from Tryth are actually here to go and provide the air cover. There are some SAMs being built here and there. And the megalith is also nearly done, but the question is it gonna be done on time? Let's see what is happening on the left flank, where Mr. Zlo is actually being pushed down by the AI and also the forces belonging to Blinchik, not to mention the GC from AI still cosplaying the British tourist on a vacation, just walking around, making sure that he's gonna go and see all the sightseeing spots. That is, he's just being a pain in the arse for the top team by doing nothing at all with it. Especially as it seems like the forces from the wreck are gonna go intercept him. So yeah, a lot of stuff is happening, as it seems like Mr. Zlo might be actually forced to give up his base to the launched attack by Blinchik and the AI forces. And we have the first SML being launched, as the base belonging to Mr. Semet is gonna go and fall down as the GCs are gonna kill it all. And no, you didn't. You didn't, Mr. Tryth. You are not the AI. You are not allowed to build a nuke launcher. I am disappointed in you. You are getting banned from our random game map lobbies. You are banned. Like, imagine, in a game with an AI, it's not the AI making the nuke. It was Tryth. He made a nuke and he's actually trying to go and shut down the base belonging to Paralon. And oh my god, it seems like the GC might actually go and fall prey to the nuke. Because the SMD is not loaded. I repeat, the SMD is not loaded and it seems like it's gonna go and hit the target. But the question is, are the engineers, is the GC gonna get out of the way of the nuke? The megalith is done. So it seems like Blinchik will have some way to defend himself. But the nuke is gonna connect with the T3 Maxes belonging to Paralon. Oh boy, what a beautiful shot. Killing also a few of the transports in the air as we can see them drop down. And yes, Mr. Tryth is actually recovering after the really horrible early air fights. The GCs from Mr. The Strong is still going on and marching forward, aided by the AI GC with 72,000 mass killed. The GC for the wreck, 65,000 mass killed. And they are still marching forward. They are not afraid of the enemy megalith. Or just as I say it, it seems like the wreck is gonna keep on walking forward. Meanwhile, the AI GC is gonna be like, you know what, man, I have done my job. I'm just gonna walk back. I require some time off. I have been working overtime. But yeah, it seems like the GC is gonna get in range of the enemy megalith. He is gonna go and get crushed a few of the Blinchik's T3 units. But unfortunately, it seems like the GC from Paralon is gonna also come in here, meaning that this GC from The Strong is gonna be proved to be nothing else but the weak donation from him. So yes, after killing 65,000 mass, the GC from The Strong is gonna unfortunately meet its demise on the doorstep belonging to Mr. Blinchik. Let's go back and see what is happening on the left flank. It seems like Zlo actually got donated a GC by his teammates. So he managed to somehow go and crash this big T3 army belonging to Blinchik and the AI. And right now, he is the one. And there it is. Here comes the SML launch from the AI. But where is it going? Oh, I cannot see it, so well. It seems like it's going somewhere to the middle. The question is where exactly. And as I say it, it seems like the blue AI also managed to go and build another GC here, which is pushing through the middle. There is also the GC from the wreck here. And it seems like the AI actually didn't scout. Yes, the AI is unaware of the SMD here, and as such the nuke is gonna get intercepted by the SMD. Well, unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that the top team didn't manage to go and scout it, because you might not know it. But when AI sees the SMD, it's not gonna nuke there. It's gonna look for a target that's actually not protected here. But hey, Mr. Tryth with a lot of Spectre's gunship and also with some restorers trying to go and find some targets, but it seems like the opposing AI, together with Mr. Parallon, are gonna dissuade him from actually doing it. With the ASF force, with the restorers from the AI, it seems like Tryth is gonna be forced to fall back for a short moment. Like, honestly, at this point of the game, I'm afraid to say that Mr. Emadi and Lanette, the AIs for the top team, are doing better job scouting out the enemy forces than the players themselves. Which is honestly kind of a sad thing to see. Because it's not something we would expect, but hey, we have the GCs just walking past each other. As both Parallon and the AI player are just like, no, fuck it. We are not gonna do anything, as we can see the GCs just dancing around. Okay, they're finally gonna start shooting each other. But it seems like the big problem is gonna be the restorers for Tryth, which are gonna deal a massive damage as we see the another effort brewing in the air. But thankfully, it seems like the top team have more than 2 air players available, as the ASF from Parallon are gonna go and buy time for the ASF of Blinchik to go and finish off the restorers. But unfortunately the restorers are gonna be just fast enough, they have enough DPS to go and kill the SMD belonging to the top team, but the nuke was launched by the top team AI, and it's also going for the base belonging to DevRec. But the question is it gonna be this one in the middle or the other one down there? No, it's actually gonna go and hit the main base of DevRec. The SMD was built, and somehow the assist means that it's gonna have just enough loaded. Wait, there is some explosion happening, as it seems like there was a Billy nuke fired, or what was that? Because... oh wait, yeah, it was Cement firing the Billy nuke versus the enemy units. I have no clue what he was... oh, okay, he was trying to go and hit the enemy ASF, but unfortunately the Billy nuke didn't come on time. There was just too much of a distance to cover there. Or was it actually a nuke? I'm not really sure. But yeah, it seems like the top team somehow managed to go and kill the enemy GC, and well, the SMD had fallen prey to the restorers, meaning that this wall base and this air grid, they're basically open for the taking, as Mr. Tryth is nearly done loading his second nuke, and well, this nuke is gonna mean business. Let's zoom out once again. There's a small airfight happening, as the Blinchik ASF are gonna get basically shot down by the restorers and Corona belonging to the other player. And yeah, it's really unfortunate, but Team Parallon still didn't scout this SMD. And because the SMD wasn't scouted, it means that the AI is gonna keep on trying to nuke this base, because I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't see this SMD here, I would also try to nuke this everything here. So yeah, the AI is putting in some really good nukes there, but the problem is, unless you scout the SMD, the AI won't be actually aware of it. So yeah, a small mistake on the part of the top team. As the Three Musketeers unfortunately don't include a spy in the roster, so yeah, they just have a really bad intel about what the enemy team is planning to do. But let's look at the Char. The Char is still being built. At 35,000 HP it's nearly done, but well, it is taking quite a long time because what can I say? Having only a single T3 engineer built it is gonna take quite some time. Oh, you mean that the ACU belonging to Cement died? Oh. That does make sense. But yeah, there is just so much happening that finding a single ACU in the middle of enemy experimentals is gonna be a really tough thing to look for. But yeah, the Monkey Lord gonna get basically shot to pieces by the restorers belonging to Tryth, who is fairly maintaining the air control.
Strategic launch detected.
And Tryth is launching yet another nuke, this time going for the base belonging to Blinchik. They managed to go and shot down the SMD, and it seems like Blinchik didn't think of building another one on time, because while one is built, it just doesn't have any missiles loaded. So yes. This is quite bad. Wait. Did AI just make a T3 artillery, or was it just some random ass... Okay, it's making T3 artillery here. And let's see the other one. Okay, another strategic launch, this time by the bottom team. And the missile is going exactly where, Mr. Whiz? Well, I have no clue because I cannot see the attack order. But it seems like the AI is looking exactly the same base as Tryth. No, never mind. No, no way. No fucking way. Tryth is gonna nuke this base. Meanwhile, AI is going to nuke this one here. Holy hell, that's a team play, Bliat. As the base belonging to Blinchik is gonna explode in a fiery ion explosion, as the nuclear warhead from N faction is gonna go and find its mark. And actually, never mind, I spoke too soon. It seems like the AI is gonna go and send a message by nuking a single T3 mass extractor. Well, I have synced my prices a tad bit too fast, as it seems the AI had other plans about nuking something else. So yes, the AI is just sending the message. But also, there is the T3 artillery being done here, as we can see the AI already putting the work. As it's trying to go and shut down this base here, so yes. It seems like the top team is gonna be put under much more and more pressure, as the Megalith is gonna get shot down by the Air Force belonging to Tryth.
Strategic launch detected.
And here we go for the round 3 as the AI, as the Mr. Muddy is gonna go and shot another nuke. But where is it gonna go? It's gonna go here again. It is gonna go here again. Yep, the SMD is loaded with another missile. I guess second time is the charm. Second time is the charm. It seems like the AI is still not aware of this SMD, but by launching 2 nukes at the same time, it is finally gonna go and push through. God damn it, Parallon. God damn it, Blinchik. Where is your scouting game? But yeah, it seems like this time it's finally gonna connect. But let's look what is happening in the middle, because we have 3 GCs controlled by players actually marching on through the middle. And to be honest, there is not much to stop them. It seems like the Char have been finally shot down by the enemy AI. So the Char that was being built here for 20 minutes met its demise, and finally the base that was built here by Unknown is finally gonna get destroyed by the nuclear warhead. It only took 4 missiles, but it finally connects. No, Mr. Cement. That's the 4th time. That's the 4th nuclear missile launched this way, so yeah, that's not the 3rd time. The 3rd time wasn't the charm.
Strategic launch detected.
And here comes another nuclear missile, this time being launched by the other AI. I have no clue what is it trying to nuke because I don't see the attack order. But I guess we can just go and see where is it gonna go and fly. But while the AI is trying its best to basically throw the nuclear warheads at the enemy, the big problem remains here in the middle. All of these forces belonging to the clowns, crushers, are basically just marching on, and there is not much to stop them. Oh, it seems like the AI is actually pushing. Don't tell me it's gonna nuke this plateau here. No, the nuke is... No, the nuke is gonna go and connect with the plateau, gonna go and send a message by killing a single T3 max. I guess it's about letting your opponent know that you have so many warheads to spare, you just don't care about what you throw them at. And it seems like the second one is going to hit the same spot. Like, what is the AI cooking here? Like, what are they cooking? Yep. It's gonna hit the exact same spot, oh boy. But let's go and forget about the nukes, as we can see that the land forces belonging to the wreck are making a small incursion here. Although unfortunately, they are gonna be met with 2 megaliths from Mr. Blinchik. But the bigger problem is gonna be the restorers, and more importantly, the Char. As it seems like the top team doesn't have anything to go and stop them. Nothing at all. Not a single thing available to them. I mean, there are a few SAM emplacements here and there, but I'm afraid a few of them is not gonna be enough. Let's go and check out the human nuke, how much... Okay, it's halfway done, because I guess Mr. Tryth is just stalling mass like a madman, producing, well, I guess, flying donuts and other stuff. There are also pings being here, so that the players are aware of the SMD being here. And it seems like Mr. Parallon is actually moving all of his GCs to the right side to go and help protect Blinchik. Which I guess is the good choice here, considering just how many units the wreck have available here. But actually, is the top AI actually building T3 artillery or not? Okay, they just started building the Salvation, but anything else or not? Because the AI of the bottom team is actually already sporting quite a few T3 artilleries. No, wait, they actually have a T3 artillery somewhere. I'm just not exactly sure where, because I'm going blind, I guess. Artillery, where are you? Oh, okay, here is the artillery, okay, I found it. But yeah, it seems like there is also artillery counterfire happening from the side of Mr. Zlo, or actually should I say the wreck. Yes, it is the wreck who is building a beautiful UEF artillery emplacements, as the Dukes are coming slowly online to go and lay down the counter-battery fire against the enemy AI forces. And let's look here. Okay, the second emissary for the AI is also nearly done.
Strategic launch detected.
Haha, good question, Endranii. And we also have the third one actually coming online here. So yeah, the AI already gonna go and sport 3 T3 artilleries for the bottom team in the next minute. As such, the top team will have to go and try to pick up the slack and either do its best trying to go and shield their bases, or I don't know, make their own artillery for the counter battery fire. Very, very unfortunate. It seems like all of the flag belonging to the AI on the right flank already got shot down, and as such the harbingers belonging to it are gonna get shot, basically bombed down to Stone Age by the Zeuses from Blinchik. And let's see what Parallon have. Parallon doesn't have any T3 artillery, but instead they're gonna go and build the Haka. The Haka, also known as Salvation. I have no clue what is this naming scheme, but hey, you do you, Parallon. You will have your Haka. No, wait, that's not H, that's Shaka, that's Shaka. My bad, Russian speakers, and it seems like the... Wait. What did I miss? Was it a nuke? Or was it something else actually finally hitting this? I assume it was a nuke from one of the AI players hitting the airfield belonging to Mr. Blinchik, who somehow didn't rebuild his SMD on this position, which was, well, a given, because you lost one here, you lost a single other SMD here to the nuke, so considering you just had so much mass invested in the air grid here, you really should have built a SMD somewhere out here. So yeah, a bad misplay by the players out there. Another explosion happening, as it seems like it's gonna be the SACUs being sniped by the enemy artillery fire, which is not something what I was expecting. Oh man, another shot going in here to go and finish off the enemy char, as the ASU belonging to Mahdi is actually losing quite a lot of HP. Already lost the shield and tanking real damage numbers from the enemy artillery. Unfortunate.
Launch detected.
Another SMD being another nuclear launch, this time going for the base belonging to Mr. Mahdi, who just lost her SMD here to the nuclear explosion as the enemy artillery managed to go and kill some of the SACUs around it, meaning that, well, what can I say, that this base is gonna get thrown back to the Stone Age in the next few minutes. Let's see what is Law doing here. Well, I guess he's just grabbing some Rasboys or some other stuff from the factory. Yes, it is. The gate is being built. Another T3 artillery hitting the field and another strategic missiles being launched. But this time, it is actually coming out from Mr. Tryth, who is gonna go and kill a bunch of T3 mexes belonging to Blinchik. So yeah, the nuclear warheads are flying all over the place, and it seems like there is nothing to intercept this nuke here. And as such, the AI is gonna go and score a bullseye, hitting not only the emissary, but also the gates and everything belonging to Mr. Mahdi. Kaboom, baby! Kaboom! There we go, a beautiful explosion. As half the base belonging to Mahdi is gonna explode in an ion fusion. And I'm sorry to say it, Vena, but I have to remove you for a second. Okay, and we are back in the game. Come on, game. come online, and there we go, we are back again. Just to see the second nuke actually go and hit the position. Another nuke being launched, this time by no one else but Mr. Devrek, who is gonna go and finish what the AI started by deleting the other half of the base belonging to Muddy. The nuke launched by Tryth is gonna connect. Never mind, here comes another one, but well, here comes the nuke from Tryth, gonna deal a lot of damage to all of the mexes belonging to Mr. Blinchik. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 73 mexes gone. And let's see where the AI is actually gonna go and shoot its own nuclear missile. It is gonna fly straight through the middle, and I feel like it's gonna go and get stopped once again by this little SMD here, and another nuke launched, this time by this player right here on the left side, as the AI is gonna keep on throwing more and more nukes, as many as it can. waffelzNoob throwing out XDs in the chat, because most likely the AI just shooting at the same target. Here comes the nuke from Mr. Devrek, who is proving to be quite strong this game. And there we go. The wall base gonna turn violet, as there is gonna be nothing else left from it, as the ion fusion is gonna erase all traces of intelligent life on this part of the map. Meanwhile, it seems like the nuke from the Madame Muddy got intercepted by the SMD. No, wait, no, it actually hit just a bunch of random T3 support land factories on the middle of the map, which was just... Okay, second nuke also going there. Beautiful nuclear launches by the enemy AI, I assume. The top team, the 3 Musketeers, might be quite happy with that performance there. Third nuke being launched, but the question is, where is it gonna go? And yes, I agree, Liam. All of these games are actually quite long. But well, that's a given, considering just how beastly the AI is at making echo and basically going to these long T3 stages. Oh well, I guess no matter where this nuke is gonna go, it will either kill this position here, or it's just gonna get intercepted by this SMD here by the wreck. Which still, for whatever the reason, is not spotted. Team Parallel and Blinching are just not spotting at all, which is a shame. But yeah, it's a big ass stalemate right now. So well, artillery vibe check. One emissary build for the AI, second one here. Although it seems like this emissary is not shooting anything for some reason. Oh no, it seems like the salvation is online and it's actually gonna go and counter fire versus the emissary belonging to Mr. AI. The another one here is finished, salvation being produced by the other AI. And honestly, with the Shaka actually being finished for Mr. Parallon up here, I feel like this game might be swinging back into the... No, never mind, it seems like Mr. Tryth is what's the deal? He is aware of the salvation, also known as Shaka. And as such, he's most likely gonna beeline around the enemy forces here. Gonna go behind all of the SAM emplacements, gonna engage in a fight versus the enemy restorers. And well, what can I say? The salvation might actually fall down. ASF exchanging fire with the enemy restorers. Although Tryth is not risking pushing in too hard right now, Parallon gonna go in deep with his own ASF forces. And it seems he's really going to go and try to snipe the enemy Chars. The Tsars, the Donuts are going in to go and try to fall down to Control K and crash land on the enemy salvation. It seems like the Donut's gonna go and only have 6000 HP left, only 700 HP. 6000 HP still left. The Sams are gonna go and try to go and shoot it down, but it doesn't matter because there is more and more restorers coming in here. They are gonna open fire on the salvation. And after that, after salvation, the next target is gonna be the Parallel ACU. He might have the heavy shield available, but this is not gonna be enough to go and buy time, as the Chars are gonna go and shoot down the salvation, while the restorers are gonna go and shoot down the ACU. Okay, it seems like the crash landing of the little Tsar is not gonna really work out, but worry not, because who cares about salvation? When you are actually gonna go and finish off the enemy ACUs, as Parallel ACU dropping now lower and lower, the HP on the shield is gonna go and drop below. Now the ACU going under fire. The big iron laser from the Tsar is gonna go and basically melt it to scrap, as ACU gonna go and eject itself in a beautiful ionics fusion. GG, well played, Mr. Tryth. I have doubted your skills as an air player, but you have proved me wrong. And I'm all here for it, because it means that we are going in for the game number 3 between Team Three Musketeers and Crash and Clown Crushers. But yeah, what an ending, what an ending. I guess it was actually quite a nice game that we had on our hands. And I'm all the more happy that we're actually gonna go and see another game being made. And now, it is time for the AI to go and die. But yeah, it seems like the Salvation actually managed to break through. The Shaka killed one of the emissaries. But other than that, there was just not much more damage being done here. As all of the bases belonging to the bottom team, to the Crown Clashers, just basically seem intact. And especially this T3 artillery emplacement, where the Vrek is just making UEF stuns proud. Just look at this beautiful adjacency bonuses, allowing for the artillery to just keep on firing again and again. And it seems like the AI have been killed. Wait, what was that? Was it AI dying there, or someone else just died? No, that was something else exploding there. Well, who cares about that? It seems like the rest and strategic bombers are gonna go and clean up here. I mean, Salvation is not weak, it's actually a powerful tool. If anything, in many scenarios it's actually better than the Mavor, so yeah, it's by no means a weak unit. It's just that in this game it came online a tad bit too late. Really too late, so yeah, it just was a weak choice for this map.